Greetings out there, hustlers. Welcome to another edition of HMF Live, or Hustle to Muscle Fitness Live. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you taking the time to check out this week's episode. My name is Tanya, and I am the founder and head coach of Team Hustle to Muscle Fitness. I am a Beachbody coach and have been for about 2.5 years. I've been a Beachbody customer much longer, and through that have been able to lose usually I say 75 pounds, but my peak has been, or highest point, I guess, has been 78 pounds. So, and I've been able to keep it off, luckily. And so I use my knowledge and experience and passion for just living a healthier life to help others. And that's why I do things like this show. So, as you've seen from the title and some of my heads up posts today, this week is a special edition of our weekly team shoutouts. Now, if you follow me on my personal page, Tanya Moravec, I typically do my team shoutouts there. And I also tend to do them on Saturdays. So why am I doing it here today on Tuesday? So for a couple of reasons. One, this is a special edition because the September Back to School Challenge group just ended on Sunday. And so I wanted to give my challengers a chance to finish up their results and do their after pictures, measurements, things like that. And so instead of doing it Saturday, which would have been before the challenge ended, I wanted to wait. And I figured, Tuesdays are my show, so why not make it a special edition for that? So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. So in honor of my team shoutouts, this special edition, I'm going to do the shoutouts and do this stuff first, and then I'm going to do our normal housekeeping at the end and show you why it's so important and why I really encourage you to take part in some of the activities that happen in Team Hustle to Muscle Fitness. So, as always, lots of great stuff happening with the team. As I said, we just wrapped up the Back to School Challenge, which was a 30-day accountability group. Each person had a customized fitness program, nutrition plan, and then some had Shakeology, some did not. And so we just, every day we checked in. I checked in with them on their nutrition. I did weekly one-on-one check-ins with each person to help celebrate things, and then also to troubleshoot if there's sticky areas. And then we did weekly check-ins as a group. What were your successes and struggles of the week? And throughout that, we also had the opportunity to, not me, because I was running the group, but they also had the opportunity to earn points. And the person with the most points won the challenge. And the gift, or the prize for that, was a $50 gift card of their choice to Nike, $50 worth of stuff from the Team Beachbody store, or $50 grocery shopping gift card in a store that we both kind of have in common, because I do have some folks who live across the country, and so we may not all have the same stuff. So, and I am happy to say that Patty Osuna was the winner of our challenge. I think she had something like 72 points or something like that. And so throughout the challenge, they have a variety of ways that they can earn points. So congratulations, Patty, on your prize. Don't forget to let me know which of those options you choose. The other thing that was special for the September group was Beachbody also had the health bet going on. So through our private tracker challenge app, folks could log in a minimum of 3 workouts a week, log in a minimum of 5 shakes a week, and do that every week for the 4 weeks from start of September to basically Sunday. And then they will qualify for a split the cash pot. And last I checked, the pot was up to like 1.6 million. So I don't know how many finished. We should know in a few days who would qualify. They'll get an email and how much we all get to split. So I'm pretty sure even I qualified. So I'm pretty excited for that one. So, all right, let's get into some of the results. Now, I will say that I haven't gotten anyway yet, results from every single person, because there was about 14 of us. And some people were sick in most of the challenge. Some people struggled, but they hung in there. And some people might have sent me like, I lost this much weight, but they didn't send me their inches. So I'm going to report to you all the results that I have, but it's still going to be a pretty good representation of what can happen in just 30 days time, but also the power of these accountability groups and why when I invite you to them, it's because I know that they work when you engage in the process. So here we go. And then after I'm done, I will also make sure I tag all these folks. So make sure that when you watch this, give them some thumbs, some hearts, some virtual love, because they worked really hard all month and I am super proud of them. So, all right, first up is Alma. Alma has started with me. I think her first challenge group with me was maybe in July, could be August. I can't remember offhand. But in just the last week, so week 4 of the challenge group, she lost 4 pounds, which is pretty amazing. Since she started with me overall, it's only been like maybe 2 or 3 months, she's lost a total of 18 pounds. Amazing. She's been doing, like, she told me at one point, she's doing T25. And for whatever reason, she just kept doing month 1 over and over, never finishing, never getting to month 2, and wasn't seeing the results that she wanted. So by putting her into the group, making sure she was accountable, really encouraging her to finish the program, she's been able to get such amazing results. Now, unfortunately, she lost the paper that she had kept her inches on. So we don't know exactly what the inches are, but I can't wait to see before and after pictures from her. But still, 4 pounds in just a week, 18 pounds overall. She did mention that she is, for the first time in 7 years, into a size 8 jeans. So that is, and I know how that feels. It's flipping amazing. So congrats, Alma. I can't wait to see what you do moving forward. And trying new programs too. All right, Anne, you guys hear me probably do shout outs about Anne almost every week because she is one of my most consistent, hardworking challengers. She's been with me since April. And in spite of some slower weight loss because of different issues that are going on, and sometimes that happens, especially with women. So in this challenge group, she only lost 1 pound. You're like, well, that's not that impressive, but I'm going to challenge you on that. So she lost 1 pound, but she lost 4 inches overall. And here's the part that I'm super excited about for her. Well, one, since she started with me back in April, she's probably lost about 15 pounds or so. But during this month, for the first time, I think ever, at least since she started with me, she was doing the 21-day fix extreme this month. And she, for the first time, has able to do all of the jumps. There's a lot of jumping in 21-day fix extreme, a lot of plyometrics, especially with weights. She was able to do all of that without stopping in some cases, without doing the modifier, and without experiencing pain in her knees, ankles, hips, all the joints essentially. This was the first time she was able to do that without feeling the effects of that after. And before, she would run, even just running on a treadmill sometimes would hurt her joints. So I am so proud of her because she is building the strength. Like, even though, and I tell this to a lot of people, and I'm telling this to you now, you may not see the transformation or the changes happening on the outside, but don't forget about all of the changes going on the inside. Like, you're building, in that case, you're building muscles around your joints so that way they have support, they're stronger, less pain. Your heart isn't having to work and stress as hard because there's less fat around it. There's less, weight that it has to try and pump blood to. Your brain is going to start thinking clearly and more alert because you're feeding it the right things. Your lungs, you're going to be able to breathe better, your endurance, your stamina, all of these things. So don't ever forget that there's so much more going on the inside just because, one, you can't see it on the scale, or two, you can't tell in the pictures, or maybe your clothes aren't really that loose yet. Don't forget about what's going on internally. The changes going on in there are so much more than you'll ever know until you start to feel it and then eventually see it on the outside. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's see what else. Samantha, this one is really hits home close to me because this is my big sister. She was in the challenge group. She was doing 21-day fix and Shakeology, and she lost 10.4 pounds this month. That is so flippin' amazing. Her motivation to start was that she had a wedding towards the end of September. But I am happy to say that she is continuing on in October to see if she can match those results, if she can keep that progress going, that momentum. So I'm excited. She lost 10.4 pounds and 4.5 inches. She increased her endurance overall, like able to run longer on the treadmill, maybe less winded. She shared with me her pictures, and you could start to see, especially around the higher part of her waist, like she's starting to shrink. You can see it when she's on her side profile. You know, I laugh because there's more of a clear line between what's your boobs and what's your stomach. So I'm super excited for her. And so I can't wait to see what happens in October. All right, let's see. Who else? Candy. Candy is another one who joined this month, and she was doing a combination of Insanity and some Zumba workouts. And I think she even might have thrown in a couple of 22-minute hardcore. Really just kind of whatever she felt like that day, but it was mostly Insanity. So she has lost 9 pounds overall this past year, which is really great. But in this challenge group specifically, she lost 2.6 pounds and she lost 1.5 inches. And she shared with me her pictures today, and same thing. You can really start to see, even though like her numbers may not be huge, you can really see it in the pictures. There's definitely more of a line between, again, the boobs and the stomach, and you can see her booty has shrank a little bit. Her belly is a little bit smaller, and so you can really see the differences in pictures. And that's why I really encourage, whether you're in my challenge group or not, if you're on a journey of weight loss or muscle gain or whatever, take the before and the after pictures, because the scale will play games with you all day long. And inches are a great way to tell, so that's why it's a really great method to track your progress. But then also take your pictures, because we a lot of times are blind to seeing our own progress. The pictures don't lie. I mean, I guess unless you edit them, don't do that. And then your numbers, your inches don't lie. So make sure that you're doing those progress pictures. I've been doing this for years. If I'm doing a new program, I still do my before and afters. So just keep that in mind. Let's see, who else? Nelson. Nelson didn't send me numbers or stats, but he did tell me that he's feeling so much better. He can tell he's lost some inches because his clothes are much looser. They're a lot more comfortable. Less back pain. That's a big one. In fact, he'd even canceled a chiropractor appointment because his back was feeling just fine. So again, you can tell that he's building the muscles around his back, around his spine, so that it has more support. Not only that, but he probably is dropping weight and dropping fat, so his back isn't having to work as hard to support extra weight that maybe shouldn't be there. So he's a new papa too, and that's really important. Him and his wife both were in the challenge group. Obviously, she's just coming out of having the baby, so the exercise wasn't as intense, but she was consistent in doing her walking. She was really focusing on nutrition and meal prep, and I think starting to feel better. And as she'll be able to add in the exercise more down the road, I think she'll start to see even more results. So I'm just super proud of them. That's Nelson and Nati. I'm really proud of them for really doing this together and getting their family started off in a healthy way before their baby girl is even old enough to know how to eat crappy junk food. So that's awesome. Let's see, who else? Alicia is another person, and her husband also. Her husband wasn't in the group, but they were doing it together. They were doing PIO, and Shakeology. And I know at one point Nelson had already dropped, like maybe by week 2, had dropped 6 pounds. Alicia had dropped 7 pounds by the end of the challenge. I did not get their inches or their final stats or pictures. I'm hoping I still will, but that's still pretty amazing. And they were doing PIO, which sometimes it's just they spent some time doing the foundation video, because even that was a pretty good workout for them when you're starting out, and they wanted to make sure they had the moves and the form right. So I can't wait to hear what they continue to do and continue to keep getting that progress and feeling better and helping their daughter learn healthy habits too. So congrats. Let's see, a couple more. Heidi, she sent me, she had, I think, an illness pretty early on. She came down with a pretty nasty cold during week 1 or 2. So it slowed her up a bit, but it didn't really stop her momentum. She lost a total of 7.5 pounds during this challenge, and she was doing PIO as well, and balancing that with, crazy little toddlers and kids running around and, eating well and really focusing on that. One of the big things for her was less snacking, especially at a hospital. Apparently they have a stash drawer full of not so good for you goodies. Kind of ironic at a hospital, right? And then also working on increasing her water intake. So 7.5 pounds is pretty incredible, especially when you're fighting an illness to boot. So nice job, Heidi. And then Carrie, I didn't get all of her stats either. I'm hoping that will still come in. Carrie lost a total of 2 pounds over the challenge. Again, I don't know what her inches were, but I have a feeling that she probably did pretty well. I know she was working really happy about really establishing these healthy habits. She was doing 21 Day Fix and Shakeology, and one of the challenges for her was to going to be adding those workouts. She was pretty good with nutrition. She liked drinking the Shakeology, but hadn't really been consistent on adding in the workouts. And I could tell over the course of the 30 days that she was also getting stronger. Her improvement, endurance was improving, and she was, getting workouts in, the 21 Day Fix workouts in pretty much every day or just about. So pretty excited with her and those results. And she's going on her own for the month of October, so I can't wait to hear back from her and how she continues to keep doing that. I think with the possible addition of maybe size or country heat, not really sure, but anyway, can't wait to hear about that. So congrats. So like I said, I didn't hear from everybody in my challenge group for final stats, but I mean, that's a pretty good list of some incredible things that happened in just 30 days. And all they did was they participated in the group, they followed their program, it was all laid out pretty well. And then I just kind of shared with them tips and tools, things that have helped me, what I do, recipes, all that kind of stuff. And they inspired and motivated each other. So that's why I always invite people to join me on these challenges, because we really do have a good time. And it's not just about, you have fun, but it's not just about that. It's about having fun on your journey and having the support to make the hard times a little easier and a little more bearable. So with that being said, let's talk about what's coming up in Team Hustle to Muscle Fitness that you could be a part of, should you so choose to. All right, so for the month of October, I've got a group, the Fall Into Fitness, the 30-day challenge for October, and I've got about, I want to say I got 10 or so people in that right now. We just started prep week, so we kick off officially with our programs, Shakeology, all of that, on Monday the 10th. So if you have a fitness program, and maybe even you have Shakeology that's been collecting dust or sitting on the shelf, and you're like, maybe I should use this thing, and you would like to work on your goals, get support, have some fun, maybe even win a $50 gift card, and you don't already have a coach that's working with you, then send me a message. You can even comment below in this video and I will respond to you, and join the group. It's going to be a lot of fun, and obviously it works for people that make it work for them. And that's the thing. It's all about making it customized and personalized to fit your lifestyle, however that works. It looks differently for all of us, but in the end, we're all after the same results of being healthier. So that's coming up like right away. Let's see what else is going on. I do have a training available for my new coaches. If you are considering being a coach and would like to get trained and support on how to get started with your business of helping others be healthy, let me know. Let's see if you want to join Team Hustle to Muscle Fitness. I'm always looking for more amazing people that have a heart for helping others and just are cool with kind of getting paid to get healthy and getting paid to help others get healthy. So again, let me know. Always lots of support available for those folks too. And then, this one I'm pretty excited about too. So this month, I always do these healthy eating challenges. So this month, it's a 5-day challenge again, but it's Fall Food Fitness. That is the 5-day challenge this month. What that means is we do 5 days of healthy eating, but all of the dinners are all fall themed. So the weather's getting colder. We love to pull out our crock pots and stews and stuff like that. So that's all the dinners are all healthy crock pot recipes. And I'm pretty excited because this was pretty popular last year. And the really nice thing is that with crock pot recipes, you can freeze the leftovers, and if your family doesn't eat them all, you can freeze the leftovers and you'll have healthy meals for days, even following, maybe even a week or 2 weeks after the challenge is over. How amazing is that? Pretty cool, I think. So, and then also you'll have mini fitness challenges every day. And they're only like maybe 5 to 10 minutes at the most, and you can modify. And so you can do of all different levels. You can do, if you want to modify, starting out beginner. If you maybe want to push the intensity up and do the full out, you can do that. And it's just a nice way to kind of get you into the mind, the spirit, the habit of eating well, doing a little bit of activity, and just starting to feel better. And you'll be amazed at what can happen in just 5 days. The kicker this challenge group is totally free to join. That's it. Free to join. The only cost would be the cost you would spend on your groceries to follow the meal plan. We do this all through a private Facebook group, so no one sees the post but us. And you can post your comments, questions, concerns, celebrations, struggles. It's, you know, share how you made the recipe, how it turned out, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. So, and I will say there are times where I will give away prizes in that group as well. So if you would like in on the 5-day Fall Food Fitness Challenge, again, drop it in the comments or send me a message and I can get you hooked up. And then finally, let's see, what else is going on? I'm hoping, for those of you that live in the Yakima Valley, I'm hoping on October 29th, we'll be able to offer another Super Saturday event like we did back in August. We are working on trying to secure locations, so that's the only reason why we haven't posted links or anything like that. But if we do, it's going to be a ton of fun. We always benefit a local charity organization, but it's a great way to come network, meet other coaches, kind of find out a little bit about what we do. If you're a current coach, it's a great way to come and get some training material, content, a little bit from Beachbody headquarters. And then we end with a live workout, which if it works out this time around will be a live size workout led by yours truly. So it'd be awesome to have lots of people come and turn out. If we get that set up, I will start posting the link to that like crazy. So stay tuned. And then finally, if you would like to be a part of the November challenge group, maybe the October one doesn't work out for you, maybe you want to get in set up for November, then I also have the Get the Gym Sweats, Not Meat Sweats group happening in November. Love that name. I think I kind of do. Kind of taking that from the inspiration of Joey and Friends when he gets the meat sweats at Thanksgiving. So, and then also Core to Force, which you might have saw the sneak peek that I showed you last night. Core to Force is also happening, releasing right around October 31st, and that would be a great program to do for the Get Your Gym Sweats, Not the Meat Sweats challenge. So, lots of great stuff going on, lots of ways for you to get involved, start working on your goals, be healthier. The holidays do not have to be that time of year that you gain the most weight. The holidays could be a time of year where you feel great, maybe even lose weight. You might enjoy yourself on Thanksgiving and Christmas, Halloween. I know I do. I ain't gonna lie. Like Thanksgiving, it is on like Donkey Kong. I make sure I get my workouts in. I make sure I drink lots of water. I work out the day before, the day of, the day after. But on Thanksgiving, you know, I'm a foodie. You guys know that. So you know that I don't hold back on Thanksgiving. And I don't feel guilty for it one bit. But it's all about balance. So I eat well leading up to it. I don't let Thanksgiving turn into a week-long event. You know, I start to limit my intake of the leftovers as things go on. And I even turn some of the leftovers into some healthier recipes. So that's really what it's all about, you know. Enjoy, but balance. So, all right. If you want in any of those, always hit me up. I'm always looking for more people to join in on the fun. My mission and the mission of Hustle to Muscle Fitness is to help people, you know, find their happiness through determination and balance, living a healthier life and helping others do the same. You know, I want to do that for myself and I want to help others do the same. If that sounds like something that you want to figure out how to do, be happy, healthy, in a balanced way that works for you, you belong on Team Hustle to Muscle Fitness. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to go because I need to go and get dinner done. Gary's a little under the weather today, so I need to go take care of him too. But I had to give some love to my people before I got off here tonight. So I hope you guys it's Tuesday, so I hope you guys have a fantastic week and into hopefully a nice fall activity, maybe still outside weekend. Yeah, so we'll talk soon. Have a happy, healthy day. Bye.